How to reach million-dollar clients. I mean, this is what we all want to do as top financial advisor. We want to attract a steady stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed, affluent clients with over $1 million of financial assets. Well, in this week's First Word, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. I'm John Bowen, CEO of CEG Worldwide. And in this short video, I want to walk you through how we find the most successful advisors reaching out to million-dollar affluent clients. Now, let me set the stage here a little bit. When we look at what's going on for the competition, it's very important. You see the little financial advisor here chasing the $1 million. What's going on? Well, what we have is we have the U.S. population today is 316,000. That's a lot of individuals. 119 million households. Okay, but we only have about 3.4 million affluent households with over $1 million of financial assets. We have over 430,000 financial advisors all looking to serve. And what we find is that means 7 or 8 clients per household on average. And one of the things we don't want is I want you to have an unfair competitive advantage. So how are we going to do that? Well, what that means is we have to understand how we can serve the affluent clients. See, there's two things that we have to do. We have to get the results that they want beyond investing, and the second is we have to attract a steady stream of people that raise their hand to explore working with us. Now, how do we do that? Well, the way we can do that is we differentiate ourselves. We have to understand the key characteristics of the affluent and beyond. So what are they? Number one, that the more wealth you have, the more complicated the needs are, and you've got to be able to really understand and have a process to get a clear understanding of where they are, where they want to go, and the gaps, as well as a team to address those needs. They have a strong entrepreneurial drive. What we find is the vast majority of individuals who accumulate wealth have businesses now or are closely tied to a business. So when we think about it, what we're seeing, like if we go up to 25 million, 90% of the wealth is created by business. That with that entrepreneurial drive, they're willing to work with you, not from a delegation standpoint, but a collaboration one, and that's very important. Also, diversification of advisors. They can't tell the difference between us, so they want to have more than one advisor. What you want to do is position yourself as the primary financial advisor in each of these situations. In addition, capital. They have capital. With capital, they have access to a lot of advisors and knowledge and information. You want to position yourself as a facilitator, the personal CEO, the personal CFO. They're going to be the CEO. If it's a couple of co-CEO, you're their CFO, personal chief financial officer. What you're doing is your job is to bring this together if you're going to be the primary financial advisor. And lastly, about a third of the affluent are very charitably minded. They want to make a difference. They want your help in leveraging that. How can they make that very smartly? Now, there are a number of essentials, and I want to walk you through each of these that you need to understand. Number one is anything you recommend has to be flexible. They don't want to be locked in. They want discretion. Obviously we're all concerned with privacy, but at the same time they want transparency. They're certainly familiar with Madoff, everything else. Coherency, it's got to just be aligned, make sense. Sensitivity to risk is very important. Cost effective, and cost effective is misunderstood. A lot of times advisors are thinking low cost. That's not the case. We're competing on value versus cost. What is the benefit you're bringing relative to the cost? So that's what they're looking for there. They're looking for the high value at a reasonable cost. And then simple and elegant, they don't want it to be overly complicated, and legitimacy. And what we're talking about here is your job is to go ahead and help put these pieces together. Now, the process that we're going to recommend to you, this is what we show in the coaching program. And, this is certainly something I can't go over in this short video, but I can say you have to have a clear and compelling process of how you're going to understand them, get clarity on their key issues, take them through a process. Above the line is the experience we have for the client. Below the line is how we work with other professionals. Because 99%, I mean, this is an amazing number, but 99% of the affluent people, the individuals and families that we survey, do not believe that their advisor has a clear and compelling process to address all 5 of their major concerns: making smart decisions about their money, going ahead and making sure they mitigate taxes, take care of the heirs, assets are not unjustly taken, and lastly, that charitable impact. So if you want to go ahead and really reach these $1 million clients, these prospective clients, generate a steady stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed clients, what you need to do is understand what they're looking for, rise above, differentiate yourself, and deliver an experience that is going to wow them. And at the same time, have the marketing processes that are going to have them raising the hand, a steady stream of pre-qualified, pre-endorsed clients who want to explore working with you. We wish you the best of success. Your clients, your current clients, your future strategic alliances, they're all counting on you. Don't let them down.